Hi everybody, this is Deborah Essex at Transwest RV here in Belton, Missouri. Wanted to introduce you to a slightly used Dutch Star that we have here. We do specialize in high-end RVs, brand new from Newmar and Tiffin, as well as Renegade. But we also do take in trades. So this is one of our high-end trades. It's a Newmar Dutch Star. The model number is 4369, which is the most popular model in the Dutch Star series. So one cool thing with this one is it does have a couch that expands into a bunk bed. Now these are no longer available because the manufacturer that made them has since quit the RV business. So until they're available again, there's a limited amount of these on the market. But the great thing is they hold quite a bit of weight. My son is 5, so he would absolutely love this because there is a really strong, sturdy ladder that does lock in place. There's lots of space down there too. I'm about 5'8", so I'm just going to show you guys if you did need an adult to sleep down here. It is pretty comfortable. I don't have any luxury sheets, so we do need Egyptian cotton in here, but we could get some. But there's plenty of room to lounge and just relax down here if you need to take a couple guys on a hunting trip, or ladies, if you need a shopping trip like in Manhattan, this would be perfect to take downtown to go shopping with. Right across from me, you're going to see a really lovely jackknife couch. This will actually fold into a full-size bed as well. So you have sleeping capacity for 4 people up here. And then, of course, you do have a beautiful televator. So if you all want to have a movie night, the 2 captain's chairs will turn around and you could all watch a movie together. The televator will go back down too. So if you're like beachside or you just want to see the beautiful sunset, you'd be able to put that down and pull the shades up. We have them down today because it is July. It's super hot here in Kansas City today, but we also have hot deals. So if you want to know the pricing on this, please give me a call. The number is 816-602-3433. We've got a lot of Dutch Stars that are brand new coming in on order too that should be here very shortly. I'm going to make my way to the kitchen real quickly. A lot of you that have been around Newmar's before know that they do have cutting boards on the back of these. You can tell this has been very slightly used. There's not even marks on the back of the cutting board, so the previous owner clearly didn't use those very frequently for that. But there is an induction oven, which, like most Newmars, it will pull completely out. So you'd be able to take that outside if you want to cook some bacon, maybe make some fish, or something that you don't really want the smell necessarily lingering in the floor here. You can take it outside to use that. You do have a convection oven, really, really nice drawers down here that are solid and sturdy, very well built. And one of my favorite things, because I do like to cook a lot for my family, which is pretty big, there's a prep station here. So if you need some extra cutting space, it gives you quite a bit of room in the kitchen. And the counters are nice and high too, which is really great. Once again, like we were talking about, really solid, nice wood. These are all made in Indiana. Most of the people that work for that factory are Amish, so they're very proud of what they do. Really polished, nice wood. It's beautiful, and it does endure. It holds its value over time. Right behind us, there's a beautiful booth. The nice thing with the booth is it will actually fold down. You can make that into a bed if you needed to. And then we do have lots of drawer space down here too. So if you have some really nice napkins or some really beautiful plates or something that you want to store down there, lots of space for that. We're going to go right over to this gorgeous Whirlpool refrigerator. Lots of room. As you can see, tons of space in there. We do have a full-size freezer, so as you're traveling, if you want to pick up some steaks or maybe some seafood on the way, you'd be able to do that. And then this cabinet is gorgeous as well. I really love the lights. They put LED lights in there, so the nice thing is if you did have the lights dimmed everywhere else and want a little snack of popcorn or something at night, it's really super easy to be able to see everything in there. These wood, once again, is really solid, nice and deep, and they are adjustable. So if you want to put cereal boxes or maybe soup cans or something in there, you can move those up and down. To my right here, there's a door that kind of folds in, which is great. This bathroom is really lovely. It's really classy, even though it's kind of smaller. It's a nice little half bath, so if you have guests that come over, they can actually use that. At the very bottom right here, so I'm going to have my camera lady, Katie, show us, there actually is a spot right there, which you're going to see is for your vacuum hose. So as soon as you plug that in, you'll be able to vacuum all your sides, keep them nice and clean. And then for your bedroom, there is a privacy door that's really beautiful. I like this leaded glass. It's a really, really nice look for you. And of course, Newmar is always super classy when it comes to the bedding. So it's got this really beautiful bedspread underneath. There's a lot of storage space. They do have matching chairs, so if you did have some guests come over, you could either use them in the kitchen and extend that table to have dinner with everybody, or if you're like me and you love being outside, you could actually use those to watch a game outside underneath the outdoor TV on your patio with your awning open, or maybe you want to go to a Chiefs game or a Royals game. It'd be great to be able to pull those out. None of you Raiders fans, though. We don't have those in this part of the country, just, you know, kidding. This is actually our closet space for the bedroom. Really solid once again. I like the fact that they make this hanging capacity be really great. So if you do have a really cute summer dress or a really nice suit that you want to wear when you're going out on the town, that's a great place to kind of store it. Very well lit as well, so you'll be able to find everything really easy. Another great thing that Newmar does on all of these is they do have wiring put in there, so if you need a CPAP machine, if anybody in your family has allergies or breathing issues and they need to use a CPAP machine, you'd be able to hook it up through here, which makes it incredibly convenient for you at night. There's also really nice, beautiful accent lighting, so if you just want some ambiance in the room when you're with your honey, there's really nice lights in there. We're gonna head towards the bathroom area. We got gorgeous washer and dryer set in here. Super convenient, especially if you're traveling a lot and you don't want to stop somewhere. Now that COVID rates are kind of going back up again in some of the states, it's nice to know you wouldn't have to stop anywhere and that you'd be able to just use this in your coach if you're needing to. I always love the showers in the Newmar product. In fact, almost to the point where I'd like to buy one just so I don't have to use my own shower at home because the tile work is always so beautiful. The door's super heavy though. It does have really high magnets on here. So it does close really solid, as you can see. Another really great thing for people that have had hip replacements or knee injuries is there is a little bench in here that's incredibly sturdy. I am not a little girl, but as you can see, it is really, really sturdy. It works really well. There's also a really nice rainforest shower head here, as well as a handheld. So for me, I've got a toddler. It makes it really convenient. I'm trying to help him wash his hair to have something like that. Another great thing is it does have this little blue button here. A lot of people don't know what that's for. But basically what it does, it'll turn blue when the water gets hot. So you're not wasting any of your gray water. And that way you'll know it's hot and ready to go for your shower, which is pretty cool. There's also this cute little liquid soap dispenser. So it just makes it a little more convenient for you. Back here is this gorgeous closet. And for ladies that love shoes, like myself, lots of room for shoes. Little room up here for maybe sweaters or jeans or whatever you want. And then to the side, there's a ton of storage space over here as well. My 5-year-old would love to play hide and seek in this closet as well because there's tons of room. There's room for a gun in your safe back there, valuables, pearls, whatever you want to keep safe and away from people when you're on your trips. Dual sinks, so for the men that have as many hair care products as we do, or less hair care products than we do, you've got your own space, your own place. Ladies, tons of room for your lotions and makeup and things like that. And of course, there is full cabinets underneath as well on both sides. And every one of these drawers open too. So you have a lot of capacity to carry things with you as you're traveling. As all the Newmars have, which I should have pointed out earlier, there is an egress door. Thankfully, so far, none of my clients have ever needed one. I hope and pray they never do. But just to know it's there in case of an accident, it's just nice to know that it's kind of an exit like you would have on an airplane to get out in case there would be a fire or anything like that. We're going to go check out the exterior on this right now. I really hope that you've enjoyed seeing the interior. This is an absolutely gorgeous coach. It's really low mileage. It's in excellent shape. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to call me, 816-602-3433. Hey gang, just wanted to note for you this stock number. This is a 2020 Dutch Star. Once again, like I said, it's the most popular model of this series. It's 4369, very, very popular floor plan. I really love the colors on this. I just wanted to point out to everybody, there is a 360 camera right up there. So there's your front camera, which you can see right there at the top. You see me squinting too because it's really bright out here today. And we do have really nice, big, full-size mirrors. So it does help quite a bit as you're driving down the road as far as that part goes. Everyone already knows that Newmar is kind of notorious for this on their higher end coaches, but you do have a nice little doorbell. So if somebody came to visit, they could punch the doorbell. You can also put in your own key code. So after you purchase it, you can change this to any code you want. So You can get in it without having to pull out the key if you're at an RV place or something like that, or even just, you know, parking somewhere in a national park or something like that. I'm going to show you a few things going on with the undercarriage over here, just so you can see. Everyone loves the Dometic freezers. You can use it as a refrigerator or a freezer. It does pull completely out, so if you're going to grill, you can put your steaks in there or your fish or whatever you want to. I have some clients that put ice cream in there so they can give it to all the little kids that they meet at the RV parks, which I think is kind of cool. This opens all the way up as well. It's tons of storage space. All of these can light up at night, which makes it super easy for you as well. You can see we've got a ton of gear in here as well that can be used, accessories, that kind of thing. This is actually another section. We've got plug-ins over here, which you're going to see, where you can plug in an electric grill, or if you're needing like a cooling station for your pet or something, you could plug that in. And of course your road vac is in there that you can vacuum with as well. This is really cool too. This is actually a space where you can kind of put anything you want to in here. The customer that traded this in actually had their washing and shampoo for the vehicle, which is kind of cool, and some off so they can go play outside. We've also had clients that fill this with liquor bottles and all kinds of Solo cups and stuff like that, which is kind of fun if you're going to be outdoors at a game or something like that. The one thing we did miss when we were talking about games, for tailgaters that love going to Royals games or Chiefs games, you do have an outdoor TV with a Bose stereo system. So this power bar, the sound bar, actually gives you really clear sound. So it's kind of cool if you bring your director's chairs out here and get the awning all the way out. You can just have a big party right here before you go in to see the game, or if you're not at a game, you could do it at an RV park and just watch a game or show with all your friends at the RV park, which is kind of fun. We're gonna go back here real quick and show you what's going on with the very back bay. So here's where all your batteries are, and then you can actually see where your pipes are underneath for the air conditioning system. You do have your back camera back here. Once again, it does have a full 360 on it, so you're going to see where the backup camera is here in the back. And then of course we've got these open over here as well. I love the water system completely because it's coded and marked very, very well. So for someone like me that is not an auto mechanic or an RV specialist in the mechanical area, it shows me exactly where everything is with your SantaCon. It shows you where your gray tank is, your black tank is. Everything's marked and sealed really, really well. We do give you a 2-hour walk around with a tech that will teach you how to do everything on this as well. So if you get to your destination, if you're a newbie and you've never done this before, we want to make sure you know what you're doing with it before you leave. So we'll give you 2 hours with the tech, and then they give you about an hour to answer questions if you have any questions that you need to answer as well. There also is a shower head in there. So for people that have pets, and they want to give their dog a bath or their cat a bath, which is fun to watch, or if they just want to wash off their feet if you're at the beach. It just makes it really nice not to be able to bring sand into the coach on those beautiful floors inside so they don't get scratched. You do have an electric power cord here, so it's just a little bit easier to pull in than to have to do it manually. And then your Oasis system is your hydronic heating system, so that gives you hot water at all times. It also keeps everything warm for you in the winter as well. Slide tray at the other side of that, and once again, these are all the trays that we kind of looked at before. This is your battery tray. I would open it, but it's super heavy. We do check all of those out for you, make sure everything's charged and ready to rock for you before you leave with it. And then of course, this is another portion where all your circuits would be that we'll have the techs work on for you when you come in. We are currently buying used RVs or taking them in as trade. So if you have a truck or a trailer or anything that you're considering trading in or selling outright, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. The number here once again is 816-602-3433. And my name is Deborah with Transwest RV. Hope to see you soon.